Intuitive's mission is to improve surgery. Every year in the United States there are millions of surgeries. Around the world, many millions of surgeries. And nobody gets up in the morning and thinks, great, I want to have surgery. But if you need it, it's a really important option. And our mission is really to provide technology. We live at the intersection of high technology and surgery. It's to provide products and technologies that in the hands of surgeons can really provide for the patient the safest, most effective, and least invasive option for surgery. That really drives us, and there's a lot of opportunity to do that. We're excited by that mission. It has really drawn fantastic people to our company. When you think about Intuitive, and in really many device companies and many healthcare companies, the customer isn't just one thing. There's really a hierarchy of customer. And so at the top of the hierarchy for our company is the patient. And we think about the patient and the priority of a patient is they want a safe outcome. It needs to be effective, and all effectiveness means is that it resolved the underlying problem. It resolved the underlying disease to the extent it could. And they want something that's less invasive. And invasiveness really means kind of thought of broadly. It means how much time were you out of work? Were you likely to have a complication or some other side effect? So the patient is the top of the hierarchy, the customer hierarchy, but it's not enough. We're not an automation company. We use a lot of mechatronics. We use a lot of technologies that are involved in automation, but we actually don't automate the surgery. The surgeon is present. The surgeon's there. So our second priority is the surgeon. And what's the surgeon want? The surgeon wants great outcomes for their patients, otherwise they're not interested in the product or service that you have to offer. But they need more than that. They need products that are dependable, they need to be easy to use, easy to understand, and we want them to be ergonomic. So the second part, patients first, then surgeons. But surgeons don't buy our products, and patients don't buy our products. Hospitals do. So what do hospitals want? They're number 3 on the customer list. And they need good outcomes for their patients. That's their mission. Hospitals' missions serve the community. They need to be successful in that. They need to attract and retain the best surgeons, so they need technologies that surgeons want to use. And finally, they need a return on their investment, an ROI. And today's day and age, you know that value healthcare, and the value of healthcare is really important. So revenue comes at the hospital level, but we have to work ahead of revenue, ahead to the patient and to the surgeon. And finally, and it doesn't end there either, the fourth step in the customer chain or that customer hierarchy is society. And so what do you think of society? Society is the employer for the patient or the family that cares for the patient when they go home. So when we think about better surgery, you think about less time out of work. We think about faster return to full health, so somebody's not having to stay home with the person who had the problem and help them convalesce. And so the customer group is really that set of 4. And unlike a lot of other industries, in healthcare as a whole, there are multiple stakeholders, multiple constituents, and really you have to think through how do you bring value to all of them. You have to have value across that set, and we do.